Hi. Welcome back. In Chapter 10, we will be looking into arrays and pointers. In this video, we will be covering Part 1 in which you will learn about arrays. The next part will be on pointers. This is what you will be learning in Chapter 10. So, what is an array? An array is the collection of consecutive memory units that store same data type values. An array is identified by a common name and the individual memory units are referred to, or addressed, by their index number. In this figure, int a, of 5, is an array of integer elements, collectively named a. These elements are numbered from 0 to 4, because in arrays, the first index always starts from 0. This declaration can store 5 integer values at contiguous memory locations. Each of the individual memory location in an array is named, or indexed, as a, of 0, which may contain a value like in here. Then we have a, of 1, a, of 2, a, of 3, and a, of 4. Values within the array elements can be accessed by referring to the array indexes. Types of arrays. There are two types of arrays: one-dimensional arrays and two-dimensional arrays. One-dimensional array. The one-dimensional array is a set of contiguous memory locations that hold data values of a similar data type in a row with multiple columns, or in a column with multiple rows. This is a one-dimensional array with 1 row and 5 columns. Here is a one-dimensional array with 5 rows and 1 column. The two-dimensional array. The two-dimensional array is a set of contiguous memory locations that hold data values of similar data type in multiple rows and multiple columns. This is a two-dimensional array with 3 rows and 4 columns. Array declaration. An array is declared before it is used. C++ supports dynamic memory allocation. Array size, or the total array elements, may or may not be specified during array declaration. Syntax is data type, array name, total elements. Here are a few examples. Int a, of 5. It reserves 5 contiguous memory locations to store integer values. Next we have int a, nothing in square brackets, equals 42, 99, 102, 18, 128. It assigns default values to an array with no initial size. Then we have char, name, open close square bracket equals, MESSI, and a \0, all of them, as single characters, assigned within single quotes. Then we have char, name, equals messy. It's a string of characters, stored in the location labeled, name. Array initialization. The process of assigning initial data values to array elements is called array initialization. An array can be initialized with preset values during declaration of the array, or later in the program, with dynamic values. Number 1. Array initialization at declaration. Initial values are assigned to an array by specifying the element count and enclosing the data values within curly braces. For example, int a, of 5 equals 42, 99, 102, 18, 128. The example declaration creates a 5-element integer array, with data values 42, 99, 102, 18, and 128, auto-initialized at their indexes, like in here. C++ allows the possibility of blank element count with empty square brackets. The compiler then dynamically assigns array size based on the number of values declared within curly braces. For example, int a equals 42, 99, 102, 18, and 128. In the given example, array a assigns 5 memory locations, because 5 values have been initialized here. Number 2. Array initialization with dynamic values. Dynamic values are assigned to an array at runtime, usually using loops. In this given example, array a is declared with element count 10. Using for loop, a of 0 is assigned the value 5, a of 1 equals 6, until a of 9 is equal to 14. Accessing the values of an array. The format for accessing values in an array is array name of index. From previous example, array A has 10 integers with following reference names for each of the element: A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4, up to A of 9. Values can be assigned to, or retrieved from, each element of the array. Here are other examples. A of 2 equals 148. It assigns 148 to third element of array the A. Then we have B equals A of 2. It assigns variable B with the value of third element of array A. In an array, the square brackets are used to either specify the size of arrays when they are declared, or to refer the array index for accessing its elements. Example 1. Int A of 5. As we know, here the square brackets specify size 5 for a new array A. Example 2. A of 2 is equal to 148. Here, index 2 of array A is assigned the value 148.